In our modern world, where the convenience of chemical medicine often makes us forget the primal power of nutrition, millions of people struggle every day with persistent, nagging joint pain. Joint pain is more than just a physical discomfort. It is a barrier that prevents us from enjoying life's simplest pleasures, whether it's a morning walk in the park, playing a round of golf, or simply picking up a grandchild. When cartilage wears down and inflammation becomes chronic, the default reflex for most is to reach for a bottle of ibuprofen. We have been conditioned to believe that a pill is the only answer. But the truth is, the human body is a sophisticated biological machine, and often the most effective solutions are found right on our dinner plates. Groundbreaking research in nutritional therapy has confirmed that two powerful proteins derived from tuna and eggs possess the ability to deeply influence the biochemical pathways of inflammation. They work with a mechanism strikingly similar to non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, yet they offer a level of safety and long-term cartilage support that no pharmaceutical can match. Let's begin with tuna, a true treasure from the deep ocean. While tuna has long been celebrated as a high-quality lean protein source for muscle building, its true value for those suffering from arthritis lies much deeper. To understand why tuna can serve as a natural alternative to ibuprofen, we have to look at the biology of pain. When joints are injured or overworked, the body triggers an inflammatory response through enzymes known as COX-1 and COX-2. These enzymes promote the production of prostaglandins, the primary messengers responsible for swelling, heat, redness, and pain. Drugs like ibuprofen work by hard blocking these COX enzymes to cut off the pain signal. However, tuna contains an incredibly rich concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EP and DHA, which are among the most potent natural anti-inflammatories known to science. These fatty acids aren't just fats. They are signaling molecules. Once ingested, omega-3s incorporate themselves into your cell membranes, shifting the lipid composition and inhibiting the activity of those COX-1 and COX-2 enzymes in a way that is gentle yet highly effective. Unlike synthetic drugs, the omega-3s in tuna do not irritate the stomach lining or stress the kidneys. Instead, they protect these organs while simultaneously snuffing out the fire in your joints. Furthermore, chronic joint inflammation is often accompanied by an increase in pro-inflammatory cytokines such as TNF-alpha and various interleukins like IL-1 beta and IL-6. Think of these as a destructive army that attacks your joint lining and kills off chondrocytes, the cells responsible for maintaining your cartilage. Clinical studies have demonstrated that regular tuna consumption can significantly lower the levels of these cytokines in the bloodstream. This means you aren't just masking the pain, you are actually halting the degenerative process at a molecular level. Tuna also provides a full spectrum of essential amino acids. These building blocks, such as lysine and arginine, are the core components required to synthesize type collagen, the primary structural scaffolding of your cartilage. When your joints have a steady supply of these raw materials, the body can begin to patch up the microscopic tears and wear and tear that occur over time, eventually restoring smoothness to your movements. Tuna also carries a secret weapon for joint health. Vitamin D. Most Americans view vitamin D solely as a bone builder that helps absorb calcium, but it is also a massive immune modulator. A deficiency in vitamin D has been consistently linked to increased arthritis severity and heightened pain sensitivity. By incorporating tuna into your diet, you provide your body with a natural source of vitamin D that helps stabilize the immune system, preventing autoimmune responses from attacking healthy joint tissue. This is complemented by selenium, a trace mineral that acts as a powerful antioxidant within the joint fluid. Selenium helps neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that are generated during exercise and inflammation, protecting the remaining cartilage from oxidative damage. This combination of high-quality protein, omega-3s, and vital minerals makes tuna a multifunctional tool in the fight against joint decay. Next, we must turn our attention to the egg, often called the most perfect protein source on the planet. For those enduring joint pain, eggs are far more than just a breakfast staple. They are an incredible biological therapy. Egg protein has a very high biological value, meaning the body can absorb and utilize almost every gram of amino acid it provides. This is crucial because the repair of connective tissues like ligaments, tendons, and cartilage requires a constant and abundant supply of protein. Within eggs, particularly the whites, are specialized proteins like ovotransferrin and lysozyme. Modern medical research has shown that ovotransferrin can modulate the immune response, helping to reduce the swelling and tenderness that characterize flare-ups. It works by preventing the overactivation of white blood cells at the site of inflammation, effectively cooling down the burning sensation many patients describe. Another component in eggs that is vital for joint health is choline, found primarily in the yolk. Choline is a precursor to important signaling molecules and is essential for maintaining cell membrane integrity. In the context of arthritis, choline helps keep chondrocytes healthy, ensuring they can continue to produce the extracellular matrix that gives cartilage its bounce and resilience. A common myth that persisted for decades suggested that eggs were bad for heart health due to cholesterol. However, modern science has largely debunked this, confirming that dietary cholesterol has a negligible impact on blood cholesterol for the vast majority of people. On the contrary, the benefits that the proteins and healthy fats in eggs provide to the musculoskeletal system are immense. This is especially true if you choose omega-3 enriched eggs, which offer a double hit of therapy. The tissue-building power of protein combined with the inflammation-calming effects of fatty acids. It's important to remember that human cartilage has no direct blood supply. It receives its nutrients through a process of diffusion from the synovial fluid, the oil inside your joints. This means the quality of that fluid is entirely dependent on what you eat. When you consume tuna and eggs, you are essentially upgrading the raw materials in your joint fluid. Collagen, which makes up about 60% of the dry weight of cartilage, requires amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline to regenerate. Eggs and tuna are among the best sources of these precursors. A long-term deficiency in high-quality protein makes cartilage brittle, prone to cracking, and loses its ability to act as a shock absorber. By maintaining a diet rich in these two proteins, you are performing internal maintenance on your joints, helping them stay supple and durable against the pressures of time and gravity. Another fascinating aspect is the synergy between tuna, eggs, and weight management, a factor that directly impacts joint pain. Every extra pound of body weight puts 4 pounds of pressure on your knees when you walk. Both tuna and eggs have a high satiety index, meaning they keep you full longer and help stabilize blood sugar. This promotes the loss of excess body fat while preserving the muscle mass surrounding your joints. When the muscles around the joint are strong, they act as a natural brace, absorbing the shock and reducing the load on the cartilage itself. This is a dual benefit that no painkiller can offer. A pill only cuts the pain signal, but proper nutrition reduces the mechanical load while simultaneously rebuilding the structure. To maximize the anti-inflammatory effects, the way we prepare and combine these proteins matters. Tuna should be lightly seared, grilled, or mixed into a salad with olive oil to protect the heat-sensitive omega-3 bonds. Eggs should ideally be soft-boiled or poached to keep the bioactive compounds in the yolk intact. Most importantly, one must eliminate other inflammatory triggers in the diet, such as refined sugars and seed oils high in omega-6, which act as direct antagonists to the benefits of omega-3. When the internal environment is cleared of these pro-inflammatory triggers, tuna and eggs are given the best chance to exert their full therapeutic power. Health is not a destination. It is a journey of making the right choices every day. Your joints have carried you through millions of steps, bearing the weight of your hard work and your moments of joy. Caring for them with the best nutrition isn't just a way to treat pain. It is an act of gratitude toward your own body. Instead of relying on short-term chemical fixes with long-term risks, return to the power of nutrition. Tuna and eggs are reliable allies on the road to restoring your body's flexibility and freedom. When you give your joints what they truly need, they respond with resilience and comfort. Proper nutrition is the foundation of healing. The scientific insights we have discussed are not just numbers on a page. They are the keys to a new chapter for those suffering from chronic joint pain. Change doesn't happen in 30 minutes like it does with a pill, but it happens with a certainty and a permanence that masks nothing and builds everything. Do not underestimate the power of simple, whole foods. Tuna, with its endless supply of omega-3s, and eggs, with their perfect protein structure, are the strongest alliance you can form to take back control of your health. Let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. This is a truth proven by modern science and felt in every pain-free step you take. Your joints will thank you. Your body will thank you, and you will soon realize that a life without constant pain is not a distant dream, but a reality you can achieve through the miraculous power of natural, anti-inflammatory protein.